Hello and welcome to my video blog for Sunday, October the 7th. You know, this past Wednesday was the big event. That's right, the debate, the presidential debate. And who do we have? Well, in the blue corner, we had the current leader of the free world, the former community organizer. That's right. In the blue corner, we had the one and only Mr. Smooth, Mr. Cool, no drama Obama. And the crowd was excited to see him. And then standing, the challenger in the red corner was the former governor of Massachusetts, president of Bain Capital, the guy who likes to fire people. Woo! And doesn't care about the 40%. That's right, we had Mitt the Slick, Mitt Romney. And the crowd went crazy. Oh, it was an interesting debate between the two. It was kind of like watching, the zombie versus that flying squirrel from Rocky and Bullwinkle. Remember that cartoon? Yeah. I never understood why the squirrel flew around until I watched that debate. And Mitt Romney reminded me of that squirrel because he had no substance. He just flipped on everything that he formerly believed in and campaigned for over the last 8 months. Yes, Mitt Romney, he showed up. He was in great form. And if you watched the debate, or even if you heard about the debate, everything is pretty much a no contest. And that the president stood there holding his head down, looking at his notes that didn't seem to serve him very well. And Mitt Romney just squirreled around and whirled around and flipped the script on everything that he once stated before in terms of loving the elderly and not cutting a dime, except for Big Bird. That's right, Big Bird will soon be unemployed and out of the streets and having to move from Sesame Street. Yeah, he's going to have to pack his bags, and he may have to bunk with Bert and Ernie, but that's a whole other subject that we'll have to just reserve for another time. So the debates happened, and now that it's all over, everyone's just kind of wondering, like, what's going on? What are we going to do? Yeah, and if you watch MSNBC, they were kind of like throwing their tickets up in the air, and that fight card just didn't seem to pan out the way it was supposed to be. But if you watch Fox News, it was like watching New Year's Eve rock and roll celebration, and that everybody was celebrating and having a good time. So depending upon which channel you watch, you saw a whole different outcome to the same thing. But everyone is basically in agreement. Romney ran away with it. So what's going to happen now? What do we have? Well, we've got the vice presidential debates coming up on Thursday. And quite frankly, I'm looking forward to seeing Joe Biden be unleashed. Please let him be unleashed. Yes, don't hold him back. Let him say whatever he wants to say, because it should prove to be very, very interesting. Now, some other interesting things that happened in the news this week. Yeah, it wasn't all about the debates. We also had the fact that Facebook has now reached 1 billion users. That's right. 1 billion people are just proving that they have way too much free time. Way too much free time. And that's some silly little invention where people have to put up pictures of their life, and us sharing the fact that we had a latte and that the 5-year-old pooped is interesting news. But somehow or another, it has been proven to be quite successful, that venture on Facebook. Who knew? Something else that really sparked my interest in the news this week, well, the story reportedly that Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey were battling during some auditions on the set of American Idol. Oh yeah, TMZ posted that video. Now everyone's all like Mariah better watch out, because Nicki Minaj, she has that that boom da boom da super bass. You know it. Boom 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 boom. You know that super bass that Nicki Minaj has. But all I gotta say is, Nicki better watch out, because at any time Mariah Carey can hit her with that high C. I'll see you next time.